Hey, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at. This is the Chat Show. I'm Scott didn't do his show tonight, so I'm still starting mine at 6 o'clock. I couldn't get home in time enough from work to start it and everything. I hope everybody has had a great day today. The weather's been nice here. We got up towards the 70s. It's better than what it was over the weekend. We were down in the 30s and the 40s. So, and plus, it really helps you with the cold and stuff. Got a few people in the back room. Let's bring them on in. Let's see. There's Mr. Captain Ray
Hey,
Kelly.
how you doing, Philip? Good to
Doing
see
good,
you.
sir. How you doing?
Thanks for the invite.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And drum roll. You ready? It's Uncle Bill.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
Hey,
How you doing,
Bill.
sir?
Hey, Ray. How you doing? Hey, Philip.
Hey, how you
Thanks for
doing?
the invitation. It was very nice of you.
Good luck.
Oh, not
Good luck tomorrow. When do you go? Tomorrow morning
Yeah,
or when? Well, good luck.
I'm having my prostate removed tomorrow.
Right, I know, man.
Yeah. Well, Philip
I
said for
wish you
what?
the best of luck. I'm sure it'll go well.
Yeah, 10:45. They'll be trimming.
I was hoping I'd catch you before then. That's the reason why I invited you big time. Because
Yeah.
I said I hope he's not gone into surgery yet.
Yep. No, that's tomorrow. But I'll be. I've been today. I've been. Well, of course, I had one last. My AC went out in my truck. God damn it! I thought everything all taken care of. I don't have to worry about anything. Change my oil. I did a bunch of chores around the house over the last few weeks. Got all this stuff done because I knew I'd be useless for a while. And on my way to my dad's, the friggin' AC went out. God
Oh
damn it!
man.
So we dropped that off today and get that fixed. But yeah, and then today's just been just a pleasure. Miralax and suppositories.
Did they tell you about how long the surgery will be?
No,
No.
they might have. I don't. I'll be asleep. I don't care. Take your time.
Yeah, yeah.
They
You know,
they give you a donut.
that's an important donut. They're not going
Yeah,
in that way.
donut to sit on.
No, they're coming from the front, not the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you may need it
Robotic
for the front
surgeries.
too.
It's three incisions in the front, and I'll have a bag in for 10 days. That's exciting. I'm looking forward
Oh,
to
I
that.
didn't realize that. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then yeah, I don't know. Robotics much better than the old school. I mean, nobody does it the other way anymore. I don't think because it took 2 to 3 week recovery time allegedly, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. But
I
anyway,
already started praying for you, so.
it's okay. I'll be fine. You know, I signed my will today just to make sure. You never know. What's he saying? Ray, you're in Long Island?
No, no, no. No, he
No,
was
that's
asking if I was. I said, no,
no,
May
that's his
1st. May
that, that
1st. I'll be back May 1st.
That's his Florida residence right back there. I've seen it. Yeah. So we got the South Florida Joe meetup coming up.
That's
Yep.
amazing. I mean,
Got like 375 people signed up or something like that. Is that what?
yeah, 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 yeah. I know. No, we got 136. 136 on the
I was
list.
close. I was close. I was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be a perfect day hole again. That's nice, Johnny.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny. Nobody's perfect, but I appreciate that.
Well, let's say hello to a few people, shall we?
Sure, we shall.
Let's see. Let me go all the way up. Dusty East Coast Thrills. He's the first one in the group into chat today. Mark White. I don't know if he's still out there or not, but he was in there earlier. Ron R.J. Ariels. Let's see. Hey, Steve Janess. He's Steve. It was funny. Like the show we had the last time, he was trying to come in and he didn't have any sound and everything. And we were like, nope, try that. Nope, try this. Then he'd go away. Then he'd come back. And then he could say, yeah, I hear you now, but I can't, he couldn't talk. And then at one point he could talk, and he couldn't hear us. So we're like, okay. But he's had a tough time. Johnny, we know Johnny's in here, of course. Worrying about you there, Bill. He's really worried about you.
Yeah, I can see that. That's okay.
Uh,
Speaking of the meetup, this might look familiar, by the way.
oh yeah, I was looking at that, and I need to throw
Yeah.
my sticker on there.
Yeah, yeah. I want people to add more stickers. Some fell. I think one or two fell off over time. You brought up Scotty's. His is, I think, right there.
Yeah, I seen Scotty's, and that's right up above it. Got a familiar one right up above it,
I
Yeah.
can't
and
make me
then there's
big.
Brad's right next to it,
Make,
and
make,
there's
make, me- make,
Michael's.
make me big.
Make you big.
Yeah, so people can see.
Oh, did
There you go. Yeah, make me big. I'll be saying that to people after after tomorrow. Good. I dare you. Try to make me big. Yeah, there's Michael Wrights. Yeah, we got.
You got Gary Brandt, Brandt Ariels.
Yep.
Move to the. Yeah, there you go. You got the Drone Seekers International, which that's a rare sticker.
yeah, they're hard to come by.
I had two of them. You got John CT Pirate. You got Yellow Rose. That's Lee.
Lee. Yep.
And then you got Al's Al sticker over there.
Yep.
Who's
South Florida Drone
Calgary?
Flyers.
Who's Calgary?
CT Pirate sees his sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to put mine up there.
Yeah. There's room. Look, see.
Yeah.
It
Plenty
looks, it looks better than that graffiti on there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, barely.
Hey, I imagine by the time South Florida, there you go. Need to put a new one on
Did
there.
you get one of these in your T-shirt order, Bill?
He sent me like a dozen of them. I got lots of them. They're all.
Yeah, there
Wait
you
a
go.
minute, I didn't get
Right,
one.
right.
Well, I bought two
Yeah.
T-shirts. The second one, he sent me like a handful. I got it.
Oh.
Okay.
I ordered my shirt too quick then, because I got my shirt, but I didn't get no stickers.
Really?
I'm sure he'll have a few at the meetup. He's
Yeah.
coming, and his wife Olive is coming also. So we're gonna
Okay,
get
let's
to
hope he
meet
does.
her.
He most recently said he wasn't going to go, but I don't know.
No, he changed his mind. He's coming. He's definitely
Okay,
coming.
good.
And I noticed that Al just had a birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun at that 70th birthday bash that his lovely wife Jill put on for him. She was trying to make it a surprise, but the word leaked out, and it ended up being publicized. So
Surprise to me, I wasn't invited.
He had a big old spread there, that's for sure.
a lot of food. There was so much food there, and it was good Italian food. So.
Yeah. Well, we went to me and my wife. We went to a Celebration of Life down in Destin, Florida this weekend, and we cruised out 5 miles out to spread some ashes out in Destin Bay, out Destin Bay area, right there. You know where AJ's is. We came out right at AJ's area.
Okay.
In that area, and we had a good time. We had good weather. Rained on us on the way back home yesterday, but no, didn't fly down there. Destin's a hard place to fly. They've got so many between the military and everything else down there, plus all the Destin's rules and regs. Let's see what everybody.
Who passed on, Philip? Who passed?
It was one of my wife's friends. She went to she met him when she was 14, and they just known each other for years. And he passed on last year, and they decided to have the celebration this year instead of last year.
Right.
And so we went and spread it out the ashes and everything. The weather was, like I said, the weather was cooperative. It was kind of chilly, but it was good.
How did it look? Destin got whacked pretty good with the last hurricane that came through.
I noticed that. I was noticing some stuff that was, kind of like blue tarp all over the place.
All the way up there in the panhandle there. Actually, Johnny's way closer to the Destin, Florida than me and Ray are. Actually,
Yeah, yeah.
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 But I was just watching. I was just watching the news a while ago. They had another airplane that had to turn around in Atlanta. Had smoke in the cockpit, in the whole cabin.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, do I go ahead and cancel my flight and just drive?
The
Because
co-pilot was probably vaping.
that it was either that or somebody decided to light up one somewhere. So it happens. Hey Ray, for all the FPV people out there, we've got an event right after the South Florida Drone Meetup up here in Birmingham.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's the Sloss Drone Derby,
Okay.
and it's put on. It's put on by. I'll spit it out in a minute. It's put out by Dearborn Drone Co. and also Fly Tribe magazine's got it too, along with uh, along with there's a couple other people too, and I can't remember who the other ones were. But we also got to go fly. You don't fly Sloss. You just can't go to Sloss and bring out your drone and say, "Let me fly it." It's really they really frown upon anybody flying Sloss. So we got to have full access to Sloss to fly, and it was
And what is SLAWS? What is that?
it's an old pig iron refinery,
Okay.
um, and it was 18 1848 or 1868 to 1971, and it used hot steam. The vats behind me, these vats used hot steam to increase the heat in the furnace to like 2,800 degrees, and they basically made pig iron. I've got a video as soon as I figure out where I'm at. Uh, Here's the Sloss furnace video.
that's really a cool place to fly FPV there, Philip. Really.
It will most certainly be cool. I mean, it's I mean inside and out. And what we were doing there was trying everything out just to make sure, because this event they got a multi GP Pro Spec race going on, freestyle flight lines, tiny whoop zone. They got camping available there. We're going to have food trucks out there. It's a 2-day event.
Two days.
Basically,
Yeah.
people are going to show up on Friday, camp out, wake up Saturday morning, start flying.
And you got to buy tickets to go to it.
$50 for if you want to fly. Spectator is free.
Okay.
If you want to be in the flight line,
Right.
it's $50. They had a special Valentine's special going on. I don't know if it still is or not, but I went ahead and signed up. It's a cool event. I told them I'll be willing to help as much as I can. I can't do the whole weekend. My wife would kill me, especially coming back from South Florida. So, but it's a cool event and everything, and it's mainly FPV.
Okay.
It's mainly going to be FPVs. So, and it's supposed to be really good though. But South Florida, ready for that? Been ready. I know, Bill. You're gonna be up and at 'em, aren't you? By then.
Oh yeah.
So you should be okay.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah, the only thing I'm not going to do the boat trip this year, because I just
we canceled it. We canceled it, Bill. It's not a part of the event. People want to go, they can go on their own.
Yeah, well, if they want, I'll talk to them and tell them what to do and where to go and like that, help them out.
Yeah.
No, we were gonna on Monday we were gonna go to a shooting range, bunch of us. Well, so far not so much. Like Lon's going, I guess Billy's going. I'm going.
That'll be different.
Lloyd's gonna go. Yeah, why not? We'll have lunch, and we'll pew pew, as they say, as the kids say, Yeah, something I can do for an hour or two. I met the owner of the place we're gonna go to. He's a great guy. I've met him more than once. He buys used bowling pins from us. 'Cause they have a thing where they shoot them up.
Shoot them up.
Yeah.
Shoot up the bowling pins.
So those are still hanging out on Monday. But if those guys want to go fishing, that's fine. Actually, if you want, we don't have to go on a boat. We could throw some lines in. I got poles. We can throw some lines in the water in the river. Take my little boat out, Ray. What do you think? Little boat.
Your boat. Yeah. Have you been out on it lately?
That's the last time I used a boat. You were in it.
That was the last time. That was like 3 years ago.
I know. I just go out every once in a while and run it, and look at it, buy a new cover for it because the sun destroys the last one. It just costs me money every year just to have it.
That day, I enjoyed that boat ride.
Yeah, no, it's actually, and I have no excuses really.
I flew my drone at the dock there, around there, but you had the guts to fly it right from your air to us right from your boat.
Yeah,
and that was cool.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know why I don't do it. I like it. Got a great place to launch, and there's so much of it I haven't explored because it's a long river, But I've done it. I've done the 8-mile trip down there on that little boat and went eating at the Sailors Retreat, or Sailors Return, something like that. I don't know. It's a pretty fancy-ish restaurant. We're surrounded by yachts and. I pulled up.
And your wife likes going on a boat too, right?
I pulled up, right? And I had to tie to the dock there and climb up to get to the. Yeah, pretty funny. No, she doesn't. She gets seasick. My wife. She's the only Filipino on the planet that can't be on a boat. Apparently, she was. There's just a couple of shorts, old shorts on my my channel, of Joy in that boat. And
I remember seeing one of those videos.
Yeah. We were in it for like a half an hour. Okay, now what? Are we done? Can we go back? It's like, we just got out here. But yeah, now she gets seasick. So, but
I
no, that river's fun, and there's fish in it, and it's calm, which is nice if you don't want to get wet. But yeah, we'll have to do that again, Ray.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was a fun day. I enjoyed myself. Yeah.
One of the little things that I did was my lights weren't working on the trailer. I checked it one day anymore, so I fixed my trailer lights. The motor's running. We need to go. You know, I'm probably years ago I replaced the transom on that and I didn't seal the wood up right and it's starting to go again. I'm gonna have to replace the transom in it again. That's a lot of work. We'll see.
Well, it's good that you can do the work yourself because, when
Oh
you
yeah.
got to bring it to a marine place, man, they charge an arm and a leg to do
Yeah.
any kind of repairs on a boat or an engine.
Yeah, no, that's part of the hobby is wrenching and fixing and doing that to me, and especially in a little inexpensive uh, aluminum boat like that, But yeah, but it moves along, 20 miles an hour, and that thing feels a lot faster than it is. it's, it gets a little jerk of that rudder, and you're scares the crap out of you. But it ran good. I mean, you reminded me I'm not a captain several times during that trip, but
No, we had a good time that day. You know,
what
we
kind of captain are you? You don't have spare get fuel.
well,
we well
Bill
that
Warren's
that
wondering
was
if
funny. And then we're going fishing. I said, Bill, you got a net? You got a net for the fish? You get the net, and there's a hole in the net.
Of course, it wouldn't be a net if there wasn't holes in it. What
Yeah,
kind of net
uh,
would it
I
be?
made a nice
no,
little
not
video
this,
over our little
not
trip.
this
Yeah.
big. It needs to be this big.
Yeah, well, that was a whole $10 at the flea market, and I guess after so much time sitting in the boat,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I'll have to go to the flea market and grab another $10 net.
Well, Warren's wondering if you're on the boat. Are you Ginger or Mary Ann, Bill?
I'm the professor. Get
You're
it
the
right,
professor. Okay, because Ronnie says Gilligan.
Gilligan.
Oh man.
We
Well,
saw a blue heron. Remember that?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah,
You see all
yeah,
that wildlife.
yeah.
No, I had a good time, like I
No, see,
said.
but that's the only reason. Well, I'll bring it out is if I, all the times I took it out was because Joy, was because you, another friend of mine, Al, old fella, who I haven't talked to in a while. I need to give him a call. Not the Al that you know, a different guy. Uh, I make plans, and then it forces me to get out, to get up and get the boat ready and actually hook it up and take it take it that long drive, that 3 mile
Yeah, I mean,
drive
you
to the
got it's
top.
so convenient that that ramp is so close,
I
really.
know it's 3 miles from the house. There's
Yeah.
just no excuses whatsoever.
so you can walk. You can walk the boat to the ramp.
Well, maybe. I don't know if I can walk me to the ramp, but 3 miles is it's 3.5 miles. Let's get it right. 3.5 miles.
Well, Ronnie says that a boat stands for break out another 1,000.
Yeah, that's it with boats. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised you sold yours, Ray.
Yeah, well, again, I didn't really want to, but I couldn't get on it, off of it. I was in too much pain, and can't stand for any length of time. And
Uh,
nah, I had to give in. And the first guy who came and looked at it, he bought it.
It's a nice boat.
He brought it, and you know where he brought it, Bill. The guy was from Miami, but he had a second home on Nettles Island. You know what Nettles Island is.
Right.
And that's when he picked it up 2 days later, that Sunday, he cruised it up to Nettles Island. Yep.
Hey, you
That's on
know,
Hutchinson Island for the people in the chat.
right, right.
Yeah.
Um, I never thought about doing it before, but is there a place I could launch that boat by your house?
By my house?
Yeah, we'll take it to Peanut Island.
Oh yeah, yeah, Peanut Island. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. Phil Foster Park is right like across from Peanut Island. Yeah.
So I could
Yeah.
launch and we could take that little aluminum tub across the way there to the Peanut Island. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be. Might be a lot easier and cheaper though to take the water taxi, Bill.
When
I
you know
can see
when
you
Bill
getting the
hands
flat
you,
coming down 95 already.
What? Come on. I don't do anything unsafe. My trailer is safe. Yeah, it's strapped on there good, and it's so light the truck doesn't even know it's back there. I used to pull it around with that Hyundai. You know, but no, we could do that though. Why not?
Yeah.
I
Peanut
could just
Island's such a great place to
I'll
fly
just
to.
launch up here and I'll run it all the way down to your place.
It really is. Yeah, yeah.
Be there in about a day.
well, when Bill hands you a bucket, Ray, and says, you'll need this in a little bit."
Yeah, no, it doesn't leak.
Well, we got a little mini meetup planned tomorrow.
No, yeah.
But we'll still be thinking about you, Bill. We'll be thinking about you. Don't worry.
Well, yeah.
Actually, we'll be finished flying by 10:30 already. We're meeting at 6:30 to fly the Vasta Towers, which are two big buildings, high-rise buildings with these pyramid-shaped uh, things on the roof. That it's a
Where's
cool
that
place
at?
to fly in Palm Beach Gardens, right on
Palm Beach.
PGA Boulevard. Yeah. So we're gonna go there tomorrow morning, get some nice shots of that. Hopefully the flocks of blackbirds don't bother us.
Maybe next time. Just keep me in mind.
Yeah.
Palm Beach Towers. Is that what it's called?
Called the Vasta Towers. There's two buildings, and it's cool. It's just different, different than flying over the intercoastal or the ocean. And these pyramid shaped things on the roofs are replicas of what's on the Louvre Museum in France. Yeah, there you go. That's it, right there up in the upper left.
That's the Louvre. That looks like the Louvre. Yeah.
Oh, that's the Louvre. That's the actual
Well,
Louvre.
that
It
point,
looks like
the
the
Louvre. No,
Vasta
that's not the
Tower.
Louvre, but that's what it looks like. It's that pyramid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
hmm yeah,
You talking about like there?
yeah. That
That
looks
is
just
cool.
like the Vasta Tower. I'm telling you. Yep, it's exactly what it looks like. And I forget exactly how many floors are in this high rise now, but it looks good with all the lights and everything. And then you got that PGA bridge there, that's got some lights on it. So it's going to be fun. Hopefully, we'll get a nice sunrise.
So that looks cool. Um, I can't wait to go back to the refuge again.
Yes, yeah. I just put that. I put a link up for that about 10 minutes before we went live.
Oh,
That's a cool little spot. Yeah.
Oh, it really is. It
Yeah.
really is. And when I found that blowhole last year, and I got soaking wet. And
Have you ever flown there, Bill, at the House of Refuge in Stewart?
No, I've heard about it. I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, that's cool. It is cool to fly there. Yeah.
I want to go early one morning just to get the sunrise because the sunset is behind it.
Yes.
I got the
sunset is west. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray, does that look familiar?
Yeah, I know that guy.
That's that place we went to.
You know, Bill. They renovated that whole restaurant. They renovated the whole thing. It was closed for a year, and they redid
they were working on it when we were there. Actually,
they redid that floating bar.
Yeah.
That's bigger now, bigger and better. But you can't dock there no more on that bar area, restaurant seating area.
Yeah, because we were docked like right there. I mean, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Like right there.
Yeah. No, that's a great restaurant. It is.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring my boat down there. We'll go eat at that restaurant.
Yeah. So
everybody sees. That's not my boat.
That was a fun day too. You
Oh
know, we
yeah,
had a good time.
yeah.
Yeah. So you remember flying from Peanut Island? You know.
Of course. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I got some more photos here. Who's that fat guy you're with? Holy crap.
Yeah. That was a fun day. We had a
Got
good
pictures of
time.
the food, the award-winning hamburgers we had.
Yeah. Those burgers are great. They are really.
Was that before Ray? Was that before all the aches and pains?
Yeah. Yeah. I was still getting around pretty good then. Yeah.
Uh,
And that
Bill,
was when I first got my boat too. You were one of the first guys to go on it, Bill.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I
Wasn't
only had
aware
the
of that.
boat about a month.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, but that was like three years ago, right, Bill? If I remember right.
That was actually I could find out from the age of those photos. Now that you say that,
Yeah.
let's find out. Right click and properties
And did we catch
and
any fish that day? I forget now.
wow, August 17th, or was it a Sunday? August 22nd, 2021.
21. Wow,
Yeah,
21. Oh
yeah.
my God. Yeah. All right. So, but that was a good little boat trip and drone flying
I had a good time.
at Peanut Island.
That was called the Waterway Cafe.
Yes, the Waterway Cafe. That's
I'm
the
looking
name
at a
of it.
different picture. You can see the sign.
Yeah.
got you. I got the banner down there, Ray.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, for the people that don't know, fifth annual South Florida Drone Meetup,
Gonna be
Jensen Beach
good.
Causeway Park in
So,
Jensen Beach, Florida, on April 4th to the 7th, and it's free. It's free to come.
are we doing anything Friday before the
The
meetup?
meet, the,
What?
or the
What?
meet and greet. The meet and
The meet,
greet's the
I
big thing
know we're
on
doing the
Friday.
meet and greet
How
on
did you
Friday
even?
night. Now I'm talking about Friday.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was talking to Johnny today, and they were thinking of going over to Dolman Park on Friday, but I don't
Okay.
know for sure.
I might be working during the day. I don't know. We'll see. Try to get out of it. Lloyd's going to be here, so
But Bill, I got to say thank you while everybody's here in the chat. Bill is responsible for getting the sponsorship at Sticks Billiard Club, where we have our meet and greet,
yeah.
and he goes above and beyond for us. And I got to
Yeah.
say thank you, Bill.
Yeah,
Really.
I'm sure we're going to do the same thing this year. A couple of $50 gift cards to give away that they could spend in the bar on food and whatever, or in the
Yeah.
bowling alley. Actually, you can go over there and bowl if you feel like it. People were asking if we'll be able to bowl. I don't know that there'll be lanes available this year because we now have 3 leagues bowling on Friday night.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Nah,
not big, but there's 3 of them. You know,
yeah.
we'll see. The one I can just cancel because that's just a practice league for Sports Shot. We put a Sports Shot out for them. I can just tell them you're not bowling next week. I need the lanes.
Well, I know all the pool sharks are looking to play in pool. You know, like TJ. You know, he shows up with his own personal, you know, pool stick.
Is he as good as he says he is? Because he's talking about giving lessons and stuff.
Yeah. So, but that's always a good time, Bill. Really, and you put out that nice spread for us, and really, it's a great time. So, thank you.
Yeah, well, I know. We appreciate you guys coming. They're gonna hold. We're gonna do the same thing I call it. We'll hold 4 tables, and hopefully, it won't be raining. We'll have the patio outside. Anyway, Friday early is
You
not
still got the
particularly busy.
cornhole out there?
It's gonna be early on Friday. It's not very busy, so it's gonna be all us. It gets busy later, as if
Right.
you
Right.
remember correctly. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna have that. There's gonna be cornhole. I know you like your cornhole. And there's a ping pong table, there's a shuffleboard, there's foosball, there's darts, you know, and there's food and beer.
Well,
So there you
you've
go.
increased the pools. Don't you have more pool tables this year?
No, we still have 8. There's 8 pool
Still got
tables.
it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you have plenty of pool tables. Now you need to change the color though. Change it to blue.
We don't even request a specific color. It's whether we got a company that comes in, and every year they resurface those pool tables. It's like $800 a table.
Wow.
Yeah, or 6 or 8, I forget. I don't know. It's a lot because there's 8 of them.
Is that including scrubbing the slate down and all that stuff?
Yeah, they
Do
clean
they?
it all up and redo it and put the new felt on. Because idiots put their drinks on them and knock them over and
Oh,
spill on them.
I,
Yeah.
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 That's when you put those little cup holders on the side of it.
Well, yeah, that's what your gumata's for. Here, hold my beer.
Yeah.
That's what- you know. Watch me. Don't move.
What? watch me hit this 8 ball in accidentally.
Well, that's where the Barkley Jenna love connection started over one of those billiard
Absolutely.
tables there. I remember
Absolutely.
that. I was
I'm just
watching those two that night, and I'm saying, they're getting a little cozy there.
I never noticed. I never noticed. So I mean, Barkley, he kept touching me, so I thought, we had something going. But and yes, they play billiards there. There's actually a pool league there now. Actually, that plays once a week, traveling pool league. And, yeah, you would beat TJ at pool. Well, okay, all right, okay. That's
okay.
a challenge. You
Yeah.
have to beat. Now you have to go, Jody.
Blue. Everybody's going for blue, but
What, for the color of the tables?
yeah, it's all right.
It's red like the country. We won't talk politics.
I didn't know Florida was a country.
It could be.
Hmm.
They're Ray. Did you see they're talking about the DeSantis is talking about dropping property tax?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard that.
Doing away
Really?
with property tax. Can you imagine?
Oh,
No
man.
sales tax, no property tax.
Oh, that's good
Half the
news.
country's going to move here.
Yeah.
That would be really, really great of him to do that.
I
Yeah.
heard that this morning. They were talking about it, and I was like, "Wow, that's
I don't know how you
if
can
that's
do
not
that because I
incentive."
know the local community gets a lot of the revenue. So what's he going to do for the? I mean, they're going to have to cover that somehow. But I guess the state does that well. They don't need that. They don't need to make money on inspections on vehicles because we don't do that. I don't know. It's a profitable state, I guess.
Well, do you think that some of this is coming out because of what's happening around the whole country?
What do you mean?
Because we're starting to find money
All over the place.
all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, look under your chair. I mean, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on somebody to say, "Hey, y'all look under your chair. You get $20." Me and me and my wife was talking about the other night. We were talking about, Trump's really talking about 20% going back to us.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. She goes, "What does that mean?" I said, "About $100."
No, I mean he's talking about $5 grand, but I'm ambivalent on that. I'd rather they pay the debt down, to be honest with you.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes, I agree.
Or
Totally.
shore up Social Security and Medicare. One or both.
Shore up something for us that we're going to
Everybody keeps
need.
talking about how they're gonna cut Medicare. They're gonna have to if they're gonna save that kind of money. They're gonna cut Medicare. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're gonna cut waste out of Medicare and Social Security. They're gonna cut fraud out of it.
I mean,
360-year-old citizens were living in this country, older
well,
than the country is.
how many people were? Did they say was 100? What was it? 109 to 119?
Yeah, up to 120 years old, there was I don't know. I know there was 4 million over 100.
What? Yeah.
I know. Can you imagine? Yeah.
Well, one of them was like 14.9 million, and they said, "Get Guinness." This is a world record for all of them living that long.
Yeah,
Yeah, Johnny mentioned in the chat about FPV flying on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
cool. I got to get my Avata 2 back. I crashed it at the concrete plant.
Ooh. Much damage?
Yeah,
Really?
enough for Care Refresh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, tore up the whole front end of it.
Oh man.
I was going up at the concrete factory. I was going up under the belt line that goes this way. And I mean, the whole day, if you look at Sloss, you see some of my video going like this. The whole day was windy, and a gust of wind caught me. And as soon as it caught me, I went right into into the belt line, and it fell to the ground on solid concrete about, I want to say about at least 35 to 40 feet up in the
really?
air. Yeah, and it busted. It busted two of my props. So, and both of my ducks were gone. Somebody, one of the guys, the FPV guys, turns around and said, "Oh man, no, you're gonna have to get you another one." And and I said, "Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna have to give me another one once with Care Refresh." And they go, "What's that?" And I
Thank God
said,
for
"Yeah,
Care Refresh.
I'll just give it to them, and they'll send me another one." I'm waiting on it right now. It's supposed to be here probably next week.
Okay, good.
And so yeah, I'll have the Avata 2 to carry down there. Still got my Avata 1. And then I got my Mini 4 Pro. What are we saying? Oh, here we go.
How you doing, Brad?
Half the cemetery is getting Social Security.
Yeah, I believe it, Johnny. I do.
Well, my thing, my wife asked me, she goes, "Well, who's getting the money? If they're gone, who's getting the money?" And I said, "The person,
their family, their
there's
kids,
people out there getting the money.
Whoever was taking care of them last. You know.
Right. It's either that, or also there's other people out there getting the money too that basically has nothing to do with them.
It's not hard to find people's social security number and information, and yeah. No, they're gonna have to clamp down on that, to save it, So,
Hey, B-Rad.
what's up, Brad?
What's going on, sir?
Hey, this is open mic, you said, right?
Did
you put the link in the chat?
Yeah, I put it in earlier. I can put it in there again. We got about 15, 20 more minutes before Lloyd comes on.
I can't believe how fast these weeks just fly by now. I don't know.
I know
what it is. It must be that I'm getting old, but these weeks just fly by.
Yeah, the older you get, the faster it seems. Yeah, it's perspective. It's hard to believe, right? We were in that boat in 2021.
I know. It seems like just the other day, really. Yeah.
And look now, it'll be April soon. I mean, we'll turn around and it'll be time for the meetup. Let's see where I put the link out there. Still looking on the side. I don't see anybody. You use Restream, don't you, Bill? What do you think about it?
That's fine. I like it. It could be. I mean, it's inexpensive, but it could use some tweaking, like the green screen. There's no controls, separate controls to tweak it to make it a little better. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You turn the green screen on.
Yeah.
And now the only thing you can adjust is your lighting and hopefully get it right.
Well, and I actually have a green screen behind me.
You do or don't? You do. So do I.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously.
So I mean,
we're actually sitting back there, Ray.
Well, I mean, if I did it without a green screen, it goes terrible. Now Ray's green screen, man, it's fantastic.
It is.
I like that.
Yeah, it's perfect. Don't change a thing.
I mean, he
got the mirror on the door.
Yeah, oh yeah. And how he gets that mirror to do that
up on the wall. Got the Mets hat up here.
I mean, unbelievable. And the way he can reach back there and grab things.
Like it's real. Just like it's real.
So unbelievable.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Look at that.
There we go.
I've never seen a green screen like that.
So I, I hear the Mets got beat today though. Somebody told me they lost.
Uh,
But I did pick up tickets for a spring training game on St. Patrick's Day. I'm going. So I'm looking forward to that. The Mets versus the Marlins at the Roger Dean Stadium right here
Oh,
in
cool.
Jupiter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Astros play up by St. Cloud, and
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
remember that. Yeah, I went to one of those games
yeah. Well, the
way
Mets were
back.
probably in town. I'll bet you.
No,
Uh,
I was the
Well, I
Astros.
know,
I
but they were
remember
probably
that.
playing them. See,
Yeah.
and that's what's funny. If the Mets come to town, or they play, they play American League. This is preseason. Anytime like the Yankees or the White Sox, any big name team comes to town, they raise their ticket price, and they sell out. You know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, believe it or not, the tickets for the regular price for the tickets were forty
Oh, they've
nine
gone up quite a
dollars,
bit.
but if you get the handicap seat, it's $42, and I get the handicap seat.
What? How'd you do that?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
no, they've gotten up quite a bit. I remember back in the day, we had the Red Barons played in Scranton Wilkes-Barre, and they built a beautiful stadium there. That was the
yep.
Phillies uh, AAA club, and they built a beautiful stadium there. It was very nice, and the tickets were like $4. They started at $4. You know what I mean? Man, but things have
Right.
changed.
Yeah.
You know who plays there now? They're gone. The Clippers. Yeah, the
Oh, the Clippers.
Yankee. After I
Oh,
moved
okay.
away, then they brought the Yankees AAA, and it just pissed me off.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Well, the
oh,
Yankee tickets were even higher at Roger Dean Stadium. Yeah. But
mm, there's Scott. He
hey,
says he wasn't
Scott,
gonna
how you
be
doing,
here.
buddy?
He's probably in the bathroom right now. Yeah. His wife doesn't. Miss Rabbit don't know he's on the line. He goes shh.
Well, I got the word. Scott is making up a new
Oh,
poster for the fifth annual South Florida Drone Meetup, and he's adding a few new pilots to it. So we're gonna see who these new pilots are. But I got to
Hopefully,
say
I'm
thank you
on
to
it.
Scott for doing that because people love receiving these copies and they love winning those posters. They really do.
a lot of effort into that. That's very nice, Scott.
He's a great artist,
He's a great
Scott.
guy
Yeah,
too.
he is.
He is.
He is.
Yeah. I remember I first met Scott, and he bought lunch for 14 of us at that nice hotel on the ocean when he was down here. It was like, yeah,
Yes, yes, he
he
did.
bought.
I remember
He,
that. Shuckers.
that's
We
right.
went
It
to
was Shuckers.
Shuckers.
That's right. That's a good place.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't cheap. He bought my love that day. You just buy me an expensive meal. You got me. That's all it takes. Yeah, no, Shuckers is a good place. There's a lot of good places to enjoy here. Actually, I was
Hey,
thinking
Joe.
on Monday for lunch we are going to go to Two J's. Right? Have you been?
Is that the place we
Did
went
we
to
go to
last
Two
year?
J's? It's like a deli.
I,
Well, it looks
no,
like
it
a
wasn't a
restaurant.
deli. This was a little
No,
bar
it looks like a
restaurant.
restaurant. I mean, but it's like deli menu. You know what I mean? There's Two J's. There's two. I think their name's Jay and John or something. I don't know. They're Two J's, but they have three of them. I think three or four. But that one's right there, right up the street from the bowling alley, and it's really good. It's sandwiches like you get in the city. You know what I mean? Big where the meat's like this, and they bake their own pumpernickel bread there on the property and rye bread, and they do their own brisket and their own corned beef right there in that place. So food's great.
Hey,
It's not expensive,
hey, Joe Forleo, how
Hey,
you doing?
Joe.
but that's a good place to go. Oh
We
yeah, where's the dinner gonna? Is there gonna be a dinner this year, Ray?
Well, again, people want maybe mulligans again. It's just so hard to find a
It's
restaurant
like
that'll take
it's
a
like
big
it's like
group,
herding
really.
cats, getting everybody together at the same time too.
Mhm.
It's very really really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be easier to have different groups book themselves. That's what ended up happening last year. We didn't think we could get any more than 20, but then Ken Huffbauer and Billy and Lon, they booked themselves as another group, and
Right,
they
they
were
were
right
nice enough
next
to
to
put
us.
them right next to us. Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah, yeah.
overall there must have been like 35, 30 people there or something like that. But yeah, it was
We
good.
just have it
And
catered.
Lon behaved himself, so I was surprised. Yeah, it was good.
Have it catered at the hotel right there at the lobby.
Well, that's where Ray has his breakfast.
True, true.
I love
You
the
don't even
breakfast there.
stay
I
there.
do. I really do.
He just walks in like he owns the place. Camry,
Well, what's for breakfast today?
where's that buffet?
Yeah, I tell you,
Uh, uh,
they treat us great there. They really do. I gotta say, and they love having us. Christina called me last week, and she said just checked in, and it says just to let you know, people are calling. They're still booking their rooms, and we love having you. So, and you take over about half the hotel, so they're gonna give us extra rooms apparently.
Yes, we're still
So,
meeting at 6 on Friday evening. Anytime after 5 or so, or whenever we feel like getting there. It opens at 4. 6 opens at 4. So,
yeah,
and she's gonna be putting. We're gonna be putting out. She gives us a lot of free stuff. But the guys spend money, so they're happy. You know. But she's gonna be putting out hors d'oeuvres like she did. Like she put a bunch of stuff out last year, huh, Ray? That was
yeah, she did. Yeah.
it
yeah,
was
right.
great.
Right.
I mean, that was surprising. I didn't even have to buy a dinner. I would have had
I
enough food
know.
right there.
See, I went and grabbed something to eat before going, and then when I got there, I was like, "Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know we were having this."
Yeah, I think she's cutting into her food sales by
But
doing that. But
but I gotta say, I love that shrimp. What is it? The shrimp
yeah,
flatbread,
yeah,
Bill. That is delicious. It
that's yeah,
really is.
it's shrimp scampi flatbread. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, right,
yeah.
right.
Ronnie says, "Be sure to read numbers off the right tickets this year."
Okay, all right. Ray did the reading. I just stood next to him. It's on Ray.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're blaming me.
Dusty, Dusty said he called to make the reservation and asked me if I was Captain Ray.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
right. Well, I hope you got the rate right, Dusty. Yep. 139 for a room, 149
Yeah, it's
for a
PA.
suite.
That's
You
the
can't beat
PA
it,
barbecue
really.
place. Is right across the highway from the hotel. They do have good barbecue there. That place is pretty well known. It's been around a long time. Yep.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Yep.
PA barbecue.
Yeah, they've got more. How many they got? They got several. I think. I don't know. Eaten there a couple times. Good.
Yeah, totally agree, Dusty. We'll try to definitely emphasize that this year. We don't want people going up and getting 3 and 4 prizes till he got caught. We won't mention any names, but
yeah.
yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who did that?
Somebody was collecting tickets as
Are you
people were
leaving?
leaving. They had extra
Are
tickets.
you leaving? Yeah, let
Yeah,
me
give
have
me
your
your
ticket.
ticket. You're leaving? Give me a ticket.
Somebody's wearing like 5 tickets in their little thing. I only got one. Sucks to be you.
Oh, they've got 6 locations. How about that? Park Avenue Barbecue.
I usually go there on a Monday night because they have the full rack of baby back ribs for
I thought you were about to.
$17.76 now. But I didn't go
It sounded
tonight.
like
We
you were going
didn't
to
go.
sing that. Let me see.
Yeah.
They're in Overview, Boynton Beach, Wellington, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach. So you got one by
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on US
Jupiter and
1. I could walk there
Jupiter
if
and
I had
Stewart.
to.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. Well, the one there in Stewart's pretty big. Get together there for a dinner, maybe. You know.
It's right across the street.
Yeah, that's a good place. It is.
We wouldn't have to drive,
Yeah, I don't think they have beer though.
do they?
No,
No.
no.
The one in North Palm Beach
Let me
does.
see. Oh, maybe I'm
Hmm.
wrong. I didn't think they did. I've only eaten there for lunch. And contrary to popular belief, I'm not constantly drinking. Let me see here.
So you nervous, Bill? You nervous
Absolutely.
about tomorrow?
Oh, they do. They have craft
Okay.
beers. Oh, I'm wrong. How about that? Yeah, of
Yeah.
course I am. I've talked about it more than I don't want to. I don't want to
Well,
be a
like I
look at me,
told you
look
on
at
the
me. I'm
phone, a
going through
couple of my
something.
friends have
I'm
had it,
sorry.
and they had the surgery. The surgery is the best way to go, and they get it all. And
Yeah, I don't
once
want
you're recovered, you're
to
recovered.
look at me. Look at me. I'm having surgery. Feel bad for me. I don't like talking about it too much. That's why some people don't even know what's happening. But am I concerned? Sure. Anytime you go under and they stick knives in you, either robotic or not.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not really a robot doing the work. It's a guy controlling a robotic thing. Yeah,
Controlling it. That's how they did my hip.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And but no, I mean, it's done outpatient. I'm only there for, well, overnight, and then go home and make my
Yep.
wife crazy. You know.
Well, everything will be just fine, Bill, as
Yeah.
long as he don't do an orbit. Okay.
And if you need anything, Bill, you give me a call. I'll be up there in an hour and
Well, if
15
my
minutes.
truck gets done, you want to stop up and pick it up from the garage?
Can you
Yeah.
pay for it
I
too?
drop it off. So it might be a little bit before I can come get it.
Yeah.
Man, it's only. I mean, you can definitely walk there.
You probably can't drive for a few
That's like a
days, that's for
mile
sure.
away. That's where the garage is. I found a place like right around it. Hopefully, I like these guys. They don't rip me off too bad. 'Cause it'd be nice to have a place that close to the house when I need something done. But you know, I could walk there if I have to. Drop the car off and walk home. Buy myself a little mini bike, throw it in the back. I can't believe. Uh,
They're still
yeah, so
talking
I'm
about.
not nervous. I mean, I am nervous, but I'm not worried. I, you know, I just it just sucks that I'm finally taking a 2 week vacation and doing it with a calf bag sticking out of me.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's,
Everything will be
it
okay.
will.
Don't
It
worry.
will.
Try not to
yeah,
worry. It's easy to say when it's not you.
yeah. Well, thanks for your thoughts, everybody. Appreciate it. It'll be fine. As a matter of fact, what Johnny's going to be on. You guys are going to be on Wednesday, right? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to try to be there.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Well, if you're not feeling up to
see
it,
me
we
sitting here
understand.
drooling. So
Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
everything's great.
Uh, then he stops for a minute and goes, "Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done."
It's like that Iron Man. I forget which Iron Man it is. But Tony Stark was going off the rails personally, and he's having this big to do thing, and he shows up. A lot of people ask me how the suit takes care of my bathroom needs, and how I go to bathroom in the suit. And he stands, he goes like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I won't have to get up from the screen when I'm streaming for 3 hours. So while streaming, how ironic. Streaming for 3 hours. You just stay right. If I look pleased with myself, you'll know why.
Yeah, you'll be streaming in both
Yeah.
ways. Oh, well,
Well,
Bill, wishing you the best of luck, man.
it's fine.
Um, everything's going like Ray said. Everything's gonna be fine.
It's all good.
Um, hey, prostate's nothing to be fooling around with. That's for sure. Because I've had my share of things too.
That's kind of
So
an ironic statement. How do you
yeah.
fool around without your prostate? I just
Well, I
well.
tried to make it the lighter side of things. Okay,
Yeah.
lighter. Like not there, lighter. Anyway.
Lighter. There's easier ways to lose weight than have organs removed. That's what I.
Yeah. You'll probably
Yeah,
lose a
well,
few
there's a few
pounds,
ounces
Bill.
anyway.
Yep. You will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say Lloyd's on now. I don't know if we want to
I'm
shoot on
fixing
over.
it. I'm fixing to head it out and let Lloyd's used to me going over a little bit. So,
All right.
well, I want to appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming into the chat and everything. Nice little deal tonight. Scott threw it in there on what was it, Friday or something like that? No, he threw it in there Saturday. It was either Saturday or Sunday. He says he's not going to have a show. Tag, you're it. So I was like, okay. But I really do appreciate Ray, appreciate it, Bill. Wish you the best. Prayers going your way, sir. I know tomorrow's weighted on your mind, and it doesn't need to be. It need just get it done, and we'll see when we get out.
Hey, I'm so calm about it. I'll sleep right through it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I fall asleep in
Yeah.
the MRIs machines. They,
Yeah.
after it gets through tapping and everything, and they stop and they say, "Is everything okay?" And I go, "Yeah. If you quit waking me up,
Uh,
I'm asleep." And she goes, "How can anybody sleep through this?" I said, "I can." But everything's going to be good. And let's see what one last thing from Mark. Make good use of that cushion that Max and Tammy got for you.
I'm sitting on it now as we speak.
yeah. There
Just
you
like the
go.
one I had. They bought me one identical to the one I had, but that's fine. I think this one's starting to give in to the pressure.
Well, I appreciate both of y'all coming on tonight, and it means a lot. It really does. And
Anytime.
can't
And I look forward to seeing you in 5 weeks. It's like
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Pretty soon we'll be saying 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Hurry
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
go.
Looking
So
forward.
yeah, it's that's 5 weeks is coming up pretty quick. So I'm gonna have to go work my second job to pay for everything. So
This is
all
just
right,
one time a year when people say, "You have friends?" Yeah, look, see, look at all
yeah,
these people. Look at all these friends I got. Yeah,
Right. Right.
you
that's
been
why
to
I do it.
sloth?
For the attention.
Yeah, they're all behind me. All right, well I appreciate it. I'm fixing to end this stream. I'll see you on the other side.